The journey really starts when you set foot on the boat to cross the Santa Barbara Channel to take you to those islands. It's often that you see hundreds and thousands of dolphins as you're crossing. And when you get to see a dolphin pod just like swimming, again, hundreds of thousands, it just blows your mind.
What made the Islands stand out is, one, it's known as being the Galapagos of North America, which means there are species that exist there, both on land and in the water, that don't exist, anywhere else. I came in right in the middle of re-establishing bald eagles to the Channel Islands, the eradication of pigs from the Channel Islands, bringing back wetlands that have been so devastated throughout the whole state of California, setting up long-term inventory and monitoring, and participating in the creation of marine protected areas.
Through the early scientific information that we had, the early monitoring information, we were able to sort of identify top priorities. We had a lot of agreement on what actions we needed to take.
And you hear about all the hype. You hear about the island fox, and then you turn your corner and there's an island fox, and you go, I can't believe it. There's an island fox. When I first started there in 2003, there were no wild foxes in the wild on Santa Rosa and San Miguel Islands. On San Miguel Island, they probably never got above 500 foxes. On the larger islands, maybe as many as 2,000. But in 1996, we started seeing a decline. At first, we thought, well, maybe this is just part of a natural fluctuation in the wildlife population. Guys, as soon as we put radio collars on in 1998, within 2 months, half of our animals had been killed by golden eagles. And we were able to document all this and came to the conclusion that golden eagles, which is a native species to North America, were actually causing the decline of island foxes. But if we had not started that program in 1992, very possibly 3 of the 6 island fox subspecies would be extinct right now. We would not have known what was going on, but we had no idea of the depth of the decline or the cause for it without the science that was in place at the time. This is a perfect example of why monitoring and science programs really matter for the natural resources in national parks. And it turned out to be the quickest recovery of a mammal in the history of the Endangered Species Act.
Once we were able to remove some of these species and bring back some of the species that were missing, the monitoring program was then there in place to track what are the changes, what are the benefits from removing or bringing back species that we were missing.
With the funding cuts and the personnel cuts that have taken place, less science is possible. And some of these programs are hanging on by the skin of their teeth.
It puts, in my opinion, the entire mission of the National Park Service at risk. Sometimes you need to do a little bit more besides just love and care, like contacting your legislative representatives, contacting your elected officials that represent you, right? How do you use your voice and your passion and your love for these places to advocate for the care, the funding of these programs and of the National Park Service for today and future generations to come? So it's the people that give me hope. I know people love, and I know that they care, and I know what humans are capable of doing, and I know that humans are capable of doing beautiful, amazing things. So they give me hope.